Welcome to software testing tutorials. Today we are going to discuss V model design. So what is the use of this V model and the explanation of V model and disadvantage of V model and when V model can be used in our software companies. Okay, you already familiar with different models, right? Which is under SDLC models. In SDLC models, you have a different model, that is a waterfall model, iterative and incremental development model, and rapid application development model, agile model, and V model. So today we will going to discuss V model. It is a very important topic in software testing, as well as it is very important for interview purpose also. Definitely you will get 2 questions on this V model. Okay, and when coming to V model, so why actually V model is used means the process happens in sequential manner. Same like waterfall model, the processes happen in sequential manner. So why actually V model is introduced means it is called as a verification and validation model. In waterfall also you can have a verification and validation model, and for every single development phase there is an associated testing activity. So in waterfall model, whenever you are completing each and every stage, at the last stage you will get a testing build that will be released in the last stage after coding. But here what will happen, you are doing each and every testing activities same as a development activity with the parallel. Okay, parallelly you are working with the development team, and we are preparing and completing different testing activities which is required in the form of documents, plannings, test cases, and preparations. Every documents we are going to prepare, and at last we are executing the test cases. Okay, different testing types we are going to perform. So these could be happening parallelly. So that's why it is called as a process happens in sequential manner. Whatever test development team is doing, the same as you are doing the work as per based on documents, based on each and every stage you have to work with development team. Okay, each phase has a different testing planning, has associated testing activity, and each stage of development. So when each stage you need to prepare, your testing activity should be going on. So in waterfall model, what will happen, whenever the development stage is completed, then testing stage is coming, until we have to wait. So before that we are preparing some documents. Okay, but in V model what will happen, in waterfall model we can miss some documents which is preparing by our test lead or a test manager or testing team. But here what will happen, each and every stage should have a particular documents, means that is should be approval. Entry criteria is should be approval each and every phase document prepared by the testing team. Okay, so SDLC and STLC both are in parallel activities. Okay, if you have any questions, let me ask in comments as well as suggestions, so that I will clear your doubt. Okay, so this is the actual diagram. Okay, so SDLC means here is a verification phase, and the STLC means validation phase. Why SDLC is a verification phase? Why STLC is a validation phase? Okay, when coming to verification phase, so SDLC means software development life cycle, right? So why it is called a verification phase means, when you have seen development stages start from understanding the requirement, same will be starts from testing team also. In testing activities, same will be started from understanding the requirement. But coming to development stage, why it is verification phase? Why? Because they are developing the applications as per their understanding. We are testing the application as per our understanding by developed code, means we are giving justification that we have validated your code and functionality as per requirements. So it is working as well as it is not working with the help of defects. So that's why it is called as a verification phase, that is SDLC. They are not giving the confirmation that it is 100% it will work. You will not get any defects in that particular code. So they are not giving any guarantee that you will not get a particular error in this code. So that's why it is called a verification phase, and validation phase means we are finding the defects in each and every testing phase. That's why it is called as a STLC, called as a validation phase. So here this each and every stage is working parallelly associated with testing activities also. Okay, so when coming to first is a BRS, means business requirement specification document. This is a high level documents which is preparing as a testing team. One manager will be there in SDLC, one manager will be there gathering and discussing requirement with the stakeholders, business requirement specification, business people. So once they are gathered each and they are understanding the requirements by as per the client. So client SDLC manager, he will prepare the BRS, which is a very high level document which is prepared by the business analyst. They are giving the documents to the managers. Okay, that manager, what will happen, that manager is going to prepare that BRS into understandable functional languages by the analyst. Okay, that manager is going to perform. So in this phase, what will happen, when the BRS, the document is given by the two teams at a time, they are giving SDLC as well as STLC team, testing team, as well as the development lifecycle team, development team. They have to prepare their own test planning for business SDLC. And coming to BRS, they have to, testing team should be prepared user acceptance testing planning. So based on that user acceptance testing planning, then only we are going to start our work, preparing SRS, preparing functional requirement specification documents, like that. So they are taking the user acceptance from the clients that the requirements are freezed. Okay, so this is happening as per BRS. User acceptance testing planning is going to perform. Okay, means clients is going to giving confirmation that this is I'm accepting these requirements. This could be happen in another stage also. It is coming as a BRS which is parallel, but when coming to testing phase, it will another alpha beta testing. So this is divided into different. So here it is designing phase in development cycle. Here designing phase means designing phase, they are what they are doing, they are designing the architectural designs. Okay, it comes under architectural design, like database design. So what are the tables you have to use, what are the and design phase, what other systems we need to integrate. So this design also we need to check, their database also we need to verify. So like this, it is having different phases in design. Okay, it is having different stages like UML diagrams and algorithms, like this it will happen. So at the time what we are parallelly working, that is the integration part we are working. So they are architectural design means they are designing with different systems, they are integrating with different systems. At the time we are working integration testing planning. So what are the integration testing planning we are working at that design stage. Development is working on architecture design. As per architecture design updates, we are going to planning with integration testing. Integration test cases also prepared, user acceptance test cases are prepared in BRS documents. Okay, so like this is happen. When coming to design is confirmed, integration testing, these are the reviewed, should be reviewed, then approved, then only you can go for next stage. When coming to coding means they will have a they will start the coding of application based on this approval of design. High level designs and low level designs are there. So component test cases we need to write, system testing test cases we need to write. We need to prepare the test planning for each and every stage in this V model. So at each and every stage you will get a clear confirmation that these are test planning, it is happening, prepared, and then it is then it is executed perfectly. Sorry. When coming to coding, they are developing or doing coding. Okay, at the same time they are doing unit testing also. So they are developing the coding with the help of PHP, Java, HTML, jQuery, different languages. At the time they are using for unit testing also. They are preparing unit test cases. So when the build is released, we will get a unit test cases compulsory. Otherwise you can't say that what they have done unit testing and what are the scenarios they have developed and what are the scenarios they have covered and what are the scenarios they are developed, tested also. So once the coding is done, they will do unit testing as a parallelly. This is a parallel happening, right? Design BRS parallelly. They are doing, we are doing. They are doing, we are doing. Okay. Once a build is released for testing team, okay, we can directly go to the test cases execution. So in this one, you will get a system testing, functional testing. So I will show you here. You will get a functional testing. This functional testing, what will happen in functional testing, like a test cases execution as per provided build and release note they will provide, then it will start functional testing. We are doing sanity testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, and once the sanity testing is passed, then only build will be eligible for further testing. So negative, positive testing, test case execution, okay, defect reporting. And once they are giving another build with the help of components integrated, then we are doing integration testing. Okay, once all functional testing will completed, so in that one integration test also comes, and system testing also test case also we are executing parallelly. So like this it will happen each and every stage parallelly they are running, as well as testing thing we are also preparing our test cases and executing test cases as per given the build. Okay, it will happen the same way, the parallelly should happen. When coming to what is the advantage of V model, it is a very easy to use and very easy to maintain your test plannings, test cases, everything, defect activities. Testing activity which comes under test planning, as each where before build release for testing, everything will be in hand, like everything is perfectly reviewed and approved by the managers, test lead. Okay, everything it is happening parallel, able to find defects as early as possible. So that's why they have introduced a V model, means you can find the defects in the verification stage. While preparing test planning, test cases, you can find defects. It is easy to fix at that time only. So good for small projects, and the requirements are very clear at BRS stage only. So I have given, right, this is they are preparing user acceptance testing. So here they are giving confirmation that this is everything is what are the business requirement I have given, it is completed. Next one to reason disadvantage of V model. Why disadvantage? We not able to produce prototype design before requirement are finalized. Some in some models what will happen, like their clients don't know what is the actual requirement they want, so they will provide some requirement. Based on that we can provide one prototype software design. So based on that clients will give you the exact requirement what they want. If they don't know, it is not possible in this stage. Okay, in this V model it is suitable for small and medium sized projects only, not for big projects. That's why it is why, because this is small and medium projects, means the requirement should be very clear, then only you can start for developing your application. Otherwise it is not possible. So not suitable for big project. Okay, if any change request comes, like change this one, that one, it is not possible. Why? Because you need to update from BRS stage. Each and every stage we need to update. So once the BRS stage is updated, we have to update user acceptance testing. Once the design stage is updated, we have to update indication testing, test cases, test planning. Once the coding is updated and unit testing, test case also updated. So everything will be updated. Then we have to start from starting. So it's not possible. So once the change requests are coming, we are doing changes from starting. Then you will not able to release the software in on time, within a delivery, without any defects. Means the quality will be very less. It is not flexible and not able to release a working software in between development in this model. If you see an agile model, so what will happen, within 1 week or 2 weeks one sprint will be released, so that customers can use directly in production. So it is not possible. Once everything is done, testing, development, everything is freezed, then only you are going to releasing for production. So it will take some time. So that's why it is given that disadvantage V model. But V model is very famous. Most of the companies are using. But now they have shifted to agile model. It is a very flexible, and within 2 weeks or 3 weeks the application is going to deploy. production. Okay, that's why most of the companies are using this. Is V model design is also using for small projects. Okay, where the requirements are very clear, so you will get a interview questions, damn sure interview questions in this one, V model design. So explain about V model, so why they are using. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please provide your questions, any suggestions on the form of comments, so that I will reply with my answers. Okay, please subscribe to my videos so that you will get a more knowledge on testing. Okay, thank you for watching my video.